What is up, y'all? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. We are out here at Grand Geneva to play the other course. We played Highlands in the last video. Had so much fun out there. Didn't quite finish as well as we would have liked. However, these greens are pure and the weather has been absolutely immaculate. We are going to be playing the Brute course here at Grand Geneva today. Heard it was a lot more difficult, so hopefully we don't continue the poor play trend of the back nine at the Highlands if this course is going to be more difficult. It is longer, and they said the greens were a little more undulated maybe, is what I've been hearing. We'll find that out, but we're just going to head straight into it. Here's what we're looking at on number one. Slight downhill par 4, 424 yards. Really just want to keep it right of that left bunker, and it's not really driver because there's a creek up there and it's a little over 300 to it. With a puff of breeze into, I don't think there's any way we carry that. I'm going to be going 4-iron here off the tee, like I said, just right of the bunker. That was just right at the bunker, so I think we'll take it. Great shape right here, kind of left side of the fairway, 188 yards left into the wind. I think I'm gonna go full 7-iron. It does look to play pretty flat here, and the greens are firm. They're not real hard, but they're firm, so I do envision this kind of hop forward a little bit, and let's just see if we can't knock close. Kind of glaring up there a little bit. I couldn't tell. I think it's putting. We'll have to see. It's definitely a little right of the flag though. I'm walking up here and we're short. We are short of the green. Maybe I did flight that pretty high. And like I said, there was a little breeze into the flight on it. Definitely had a lot of spin. And when you create a lot of spin, you're not going to get the distance out of it that you're wanting. And I think that's what happened there. I mean, not a bad place to miss it. I mean, here's what we're faced with, so chipping back up the hill here. Probably gonna play pretty straight, maybe breaking a little to the left. I'm gonna go with a pitching wedge here, get this kind of rolling like a putt. With it being uphill, you don't really wanna get anything checking too hard. You want it releasing. And with the par here on one. You might have noticed right there that we went cross-handed, left hand low. Not gonna lie, putter confidence has not been great. Just struggling to line up properly. So that left hand low actually allows me to line up better, and I kind of feel more square to the target there. The reason why I say that it helps me align properly, it's more like the setup. Sometimes on those short putts, I have a tendency having my shoulders way open and my feet square, which you get your lines crossed, and then you just don't hit solid pure putts, even if they're short. And for whatever reason, I tend to do it way more often on shorter putts. Hopefully we get the putter hot today. We're on a number 2, par 5, 544. It says the number 2 handicap hole, so this could be a little tricky. Looks to play pretty straight away, maybe bends a little to the right. That bunker that you see down the right side is 278 yards to carry. I'm going to be aiming pretty much right down the middle there, playing a fade. Kind of right side of that bunker there. Probably in the rough. I don't know, tough to tell from here. Unfortunately, that right up there, I do believe we caught that tree and it knocked it down into the bunker here. Got 280 left. Can't reach it from that lie, so I am gonna be laying it up here, kind of just right of the 150 marker over there. Probably gonna try to hit this like 175, something like that. So I'm gonna hit an 8-iron, lay it up there, hopefully give us a good number in. .138 up the hill. I'm gonna go with a 9-iron, a little into the breeze. This is way up the hill. It's probably playing 160 if I were to take a guess, and that pin is all the way back. So I think it should just be a good solid 9. Those first 2 iron shots kind of were left out to the right. I think it should be on a good number though. All right, the 9-iron was the right selection. We're just kind of leaving everything out to the right today so far. Hopefully we'll get that sorted. No worries. Tempo does feel good. You just got to square that club face. Just off the green, on the French, 0 for 2 on Gers so far. Probably about 30 feet, maybe 35 feet. So see if we can't put a good roll on it. Let's roll the rock. All right, and with the par here on 2. If you've been watching the channel for a little while now, you know I don't really make adjustments with technique very often. Me and Mike Bury working on some things on the swing, but especially with my putting and chipping, we're 2 for 2 currently, left hand low. We're on to number 3, par 4 down the hill, 374. Like pretty good down the hill, and there's water up there. So I think I'm just gonna go like 5-iron because I don't know how much room we have before the fairway runs out. This is what we're looking at. I think our target aiming point is gonna be that left side green bunker. Yeah, I think that looks good. I actually don't really know exactly the defining lines of the fairway. It's kind of down the right a little bit. We'll have to see. All right, we are kind of in a mess of trouble and some very thick stuff here. So this cart path right here runs all down the right side. Definitely need to favor the left. Probably also wouldn't hit a 5-iron because it's so downhill. Probably go with a 6-iron. Got 100 yards left here. It's probably gonna jump a little bit. I've got to take a lash at this. So I'm gonna go with lob wedge, see if we can hit our first green of the day. Caught that pretty clean. Tough to tell from here. It might have trundled a little long. This has been a fun course so far. Definitely a lot hillier and more undulated than the Highlands course. And you don't want to be long, and that's what everyone told me. Don't be long of these flags because it gets super fast down the hill. Everything, all the greens here on the Brute tilt from back to front. So that one, we hit a good shot out of the rough though, just to put it on the green, because that stuff was pretty gnarly. Got about 25, 30 feet putting down the hill. Probably gonna be quick. Boy, I was happy with that line. It just wasn't quite as quick as I thought. All right, so far left-hand low has been pretty solid on these shorter putts. Solid start, even through 3. Need to make some better swings and need to hit some fairways and need to hit some greens. Hit the green there, but it was tough to be very aggressive with that putt considering how quick it could have been. I know I left it short, but it could have gotten away from us for sure. So happy with the 2 putt there on a number 4. Par 3, 212 yards over water, some bunkering guarding the green. Can't really tell what the wind's doing here. I think I'm just gonna go full 5-iron. I think 5-iron should be a good number. That's the club. Kind of left side, it was cutting a little bit right there. Should be pretty good. That is what we were looking for right there. It was kind of glaring up here on the green, so it was tough to tell. I mean, we were pretty much pin high, 25 feet. Those are the swings we're looking for. All right, opening up with 4 straight pars. This course really is pretty challenging, especially with these greens. If you're pin high, there's a lot of slope towards the front of the green, and then pace, you've got to mesh up the pace with a very good dying speed line. Otherwise, you're gonna have massively long comeback putts. So happy through 4, even par. This one looks to be a little bend to the right. I'm gonna be pretty much aiming at the 150, playing a fade. Even if we fade it a bit too much, it does kind of open up there over the bunker on the right. So this is what we're looking at. Par 4, number 5. Like I said, probably just aiming at the 150 and let it fade. This bunker is way bigger than I thought it was. This thing is massive and we barely didn't clear it. We've got 94 yards left on this lip of this bunker. You can see it right there. And there's the green. It's into the wind and downhill. I think I'm gonna go with like a gap wedge and just try to kind of get it landing on that front part of the green. Need to hit that one a lot firmer. The unfortunate bogey here on 5. Off the tee, I would have not tried to cut the corner and carry that bunker on that last hole. I would have definitely taken that further left. That was not the play. You don't want to be in that bunker. Moves us to 1 over par through 5. Got a par 5 though, number 6, 514. Pretty straight away, kind of bends down to the left a little bit, it looks like. We're gonna tee it high, let it fly, see if we can get that bounce back bird. I'm gonna be aiming like right in there. That's the driver swing we've been looking for right there. So I should have even aimed further left. I mean, the whole fairway slopes to the right, ended up just here into the rough. 182 yards left, however. This is a great opportunity to get a birdie, maybe even an eagle, get it back to level par or even under. Need to make a good swing here. 182 up the hill, maybe a mini flyer lie, and the pin looks to be, I think in the middle. I'm actually gonna go full 8. So these greens, it's landing firm, so we'll probably hop, and you don't want to be long. 8 irons a club. Oh no. That's what you call a fly or lie right there. I was aiming left, trying to play cut, and that stayed dead straight and flew. All right, so we are long and chipping back down the hill. We ended up right here, landed on the green, trundled just over. We've got some green to work with, but it's gonna be slippery and it's gonna be breaking a ton to the right. See if we can't get this up and down for the first pin slammer here on the Brute. Oh, I was really happy with that putt there for birdie. Hit it where I was looking, just played just a fraction too much break. The putter's feeling a little better. These greens are tricky. These greens are a lot trickier than the Highlands yesterday, and the putter's feeling a little better, even though that one didn't fall. I put it on the intended line, and really, all in all, that's all you can do. Put it on your intended line. Some days they fall, some days they don't. So I did a good job there. We're on number 7, par 4, 411, I believe. Dogleg to the left. Sweet down the hill par 4 here. Dogleg to the left. I'm going to be trying to carry that bunker on the left. That's the drive we're looking for right there. You love to see it. 63 yards left. Back up the hill, little flip lob wedge. Let's try to get this up and down, gain a little momentum. We need some momentum going in the back nine. I'd love to shoot under par. Last couple vlogs have not been under par, and let's not continue that streak. Let's not this close. Tough to tell from there, but I think it could be pretty good. I want to say thank you so much to Grand Geneva for having me out this week. This has been so much fun. The amenities are awesome. Just really enjoyed playing the very first golf that I've ever played in Wisconsin. So I want to say thank you. That is what we're looking for. We've got about 8, maybe 9 feet left here for birdie. Let's get a pin slammer. Let's not let the Brute get to us. Let's start making some birds. Probably playing pretty straight here. I don't see a whole lot in it. You'd like to see us be a little more aggressive with 9-foot birdie putts, but left it short. Remain at 1 over par through 7 holes. Number 8, par 3. Pretty flat here. 179, 79. The wind is kind of quartering, and that pin is all the way back. So if anything, the wind is helping slightly. I think I'm gonna go with an 8 iron. You definitely don't want to be long at this green, and that's the club. Well, it was a good swing right there. Maybe that wind wasn't quite helping as much as I thought. Kind of middle of the green. I was really happy with that swing there, and maybe I misjudged the wind. Maybe I should have been going off of what I felt on the tee box before, because that wind kind of was swirling in there. All in all, I made a good swing. We've got a lengthy putt though. We've got probably 50 feet back up the hill, and this is gonna be slow. This green is heavily tilted from back to front. So I said it was going to be slow. That's short. thought I hit a pretty good second putt there. Thought it was breaking a little to the left. I will have to say, everyone was saying that the Brute can be brutal, and they're right. It's a tricky course. The rating I think is 74.7, which is a pretty solid rating. And you know, I would have played a couple of the tee shots early on a little different, knowing what I know now, but it's all in all, you gotta golf your ball around here. It's a great track, definitely challenging, and I'm up for the challenge. 2 over though through 8 holes isn't what we were hoping for. However, a lot of golf left. 1 hole remaining in part 1, however, but we've got a lot of golf. See if we can't get this back to under par. Under par for the day. It's never been under par at any point in time. So just get it to under par. Number 9, par 4, 432. Those bunkers are very strategically placed. This is a good little tee shot because that water is just under 300 yards to it on the left side, and the bunker was roughly 290 to carry it. I know it's 432, but I don't think this is a driver hole. I think I'm gonna go 4-iron and just hit it kind of out at the 150 and then play it in from there, even though we'll probably have a mid to long iron in. There's some good driving holes out here, that's for sure. Down the left side, kind of over that tree, I do think the fairway's pretty big. Not sure if it hung on though. Definitely the right call with the 4-iron there. Hung on to the fairway. We stayed short of really all the trouble, just needed to stay left of the bunkers. And 173 left to a front pin, little help and breeze. Been coming up a little short on some of these iron shots outside of the flyer 8-iron, but 173, I think I'm just gonna hit a smooth 8-iron here. Should be a good number because I do think it's playing a little uphill. If you enjoy these traveling vlogs, drop a like down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure to subscribe. We've got to beat Exterior Golf to 100K. Yes, we're wanting to beat them, so all your support is greatly appreciated. Ring that bell, turn them notifications on, all that good stuff. It's not this close. Good distance right there, just left it out a bit to the right. Kind of putting up the hill here, braking definitely to the left. 25, 30 feet, would love to end strong. A little momentum going into the back. Oh, I thought we had it. That was a good roll though. Definitely gave it a little peek around the backside. Hope y'all enjoyed coming along. Finished at 2 over par, 2 bogeys, 7 pars. Hopefully the back 9 will be a little better and get on a little bit of a momentum trend. Hopefully make some birds. But that was fun. As for me, Grand Geneva, these views, we'll see you when we see you. Peace.